Hi there, my name's Ken Brophy. I'm one of the directors at K3 Consulting, and today I want to talk to you about how you redesign your organisation fast without crushing your business. So really it comes down to a three-step process, and first and foremost is looking at activities first, not roles or people. So the key to effective org design, irrespective of whether you're trying to grow given opportunities or shrink your organisation given the challenges you're facing at the moment, it's a three-step process, and it all starts with thinking about the organisation from the outside in. So first, start with your strategy. Now, with everything going on at the moment, do you understand what's happening in your market and why you're being chosen by your customers? Because those customers and their buying demands are potentially going to be changing. Then, secondly, what work and activities drive your differentiation, which then allows you to have two sub-questions. First one is, what activities are truly strategic and enable our strategy, and we have to think about how we can be as effective as possible with the resources we have to hand. And then the second sub-question is, where are there non-strategic work that we can be doing more efficiently? So this could be consolidating or sharing work, it could be sourcing it differently, it could be improving work processes, or it could be automating the work. Now, the third step is where we bring in the metaphor of the Rubik's Cube, which some of you may have heard me talk about before, which is you need to think about how you change all sides of this Rubik's Cube to enable the transformation. And the minute you touch one side, it has an impact on others. So firstly, there's a structure side, there's a process and system side, there's an information metrics piece, there's a people reward side, there's a culture and leadership element, and then there's continuous improvement. And so if you can think about how you change all of those elements, then you'll drive the transformation you need in the timeframes that you have, and that can be quick. So let's take an example of where organisations move very fast given some of the changes that were happening in the marketplace, and I want to pick on gyms. So with the advent of COVID, obviously on-site numbers dropped and then completely stopped as we entered the isolation phase. Now, most gyms that I'm aware of anyway paused their memberships because people obviously couldn't actually access the site, which means that those gyms had a massive cash flow hit. So what did they do? Now, they thought from the outside in. So if you think about those three-step process, the first one was why they're chosen. Well, they're chosen because they can provide this amazing exercise experience. Secondly, what activities drive that? Well, it's about having amazing programs from world-class instructors. So if that's really the nub of what we've got to design our business around, how do we now deliver that within this new locked down world? And that's where the cube came into play. So from a structure perspective, how do we align the activities and roles around creating this online content and getting that out? How do we make sure that our processes and systems are robust enough and we can employ the right types of technology to do what's required? From a people perspective, what training do we need to put in place so that the programs can be recorded by our instructors when everyone's at home? Metrics, how do we use real-time customer feedback and data to change what's being provided, etc. So you just work your way around the cube thinking about, if we're clear around our strategy, clear around what differentiates us, how can we bring in all of those different component parts to now change our organisation to respond to what's happening in the environment. Now, I know when things are moving fast, as they certainly are right now, whether you're inundated with opportunities or you're fighting to keep the business afloat, having time to think about redesigns beyond just a restructure can be tough. However, while the above sounds easy in principle, it can be easy in application as well. And depending on your size of the organisation, size of your business, we're talking hours, max days to do what I've just described. And so it can be done, and it can be done robustly. So, hopefully that was useful. Certainly if you want to know a little more, my details are on the website, and always more than happy to have a chat. Thanks a lot, and I hope you're well.